Hey everyone, welcome to Infor Learning. Today in this video, I'll show you how to resolve the issues that you might encounter when you connect to the SQL server for the first time, or if you are already using it but facing some connection problems. We'll go over the common issues and walk through the solutions step by step. Okay, so let's start. I'll just show you first what are the common problems that you may encounter normally. So the first common issue is that, like, this one, a connection was successfully established with the server, but then an error occurred during the login process. This is most commonly issue occurred while after the while you are using the MS SQL server frequently. So this is the one common issue. And the next common issue is that, so this one, like, a network related or instance specific error occurred while establishing an connection to SQL server. So the server was not found or was not accessible. Verify the instance name is correct and that SQL server is configured to allow remote connections. So this issues normally occur when you are going to connect the MS SQL server for the first time. So at that time, these issues may, usually these issues may occur at that time only. Okay, and then this is also one of the common issue, like login failed for the user. Like, this issue may arises when we are attempting like wrong password for this specific SC user. So at that time this issue may occur. Okay, for like to resolve this issue, what I have done means I have created you a PDF format. Okay, in that PDF format I have I've shown you the complete process how to resolve this issue. Okay, first we'll discuss. First, let me open my SSMS SQL Server Management Studio and show you the errors, and I'll resolve it by myself and let you know also. Okay, let's open that MS SQL Server. Okay, so now what I'm doing here, see, this is my server. I'm like, see, remember that, like, whenever you are trying to connect, before always remember the server name is correct or not. Okay, and then whether the authentication what you have defined during the installation and configuration is the same only or not. Okay, and what I have defined during the installation and configuration, I was defined like SQL Server authentication mixed mode. Okay, here I'm defining the I'm giving the password here, and like, okay, now I'm trying to connect to my SQL server. Okay, you can see here an error is arise here, like a network related or instance specific error occurred while establishing a connection to SQL server. So the server was not found or it was not accessible. Okay, or like verify the instance name is correct and that the SQL server is configured to allow the remote connections. The remote computer refused the network connections. Okay, here let me open the notepad and I'll tell you, like, to resolve this issue we have three ways. Like, we need to check the three possibilities. Okay, see, the first possibility is like this issue may occur due to like the SQL server is not installed. Server. Okay, the this is the problem maybe. Okay, but in my case I have already installed the SQL server, but okay, you need to install the SQL server. Okay, check it once. Okay, I'll also show you how to install the SQL server. Okay, let me go to Let's go to any browser, okay, and in that type ms SQL server download, and always remember that download the latest version, okay. I'm currently using the 2022 version only, okay. After clicking on that link, you'll go to the down, like you have to go to down, and you can see here download this, okay. You can see the this is how you can download the SQL server. And if you want to know, and if you want to learn and know the process of installation and configuration, then you can watch my uh, installation video that I have already provided, and I'll provide that video in my description also, okay. So this is one chance of causing that issue, okay. And the second chance is that the second the second problem is that the SQL server, there is a second chance is that the SQL server is not running. So first we need to check whether in the services or else in the like see to check whether the SQL server is running or not. We have two ways. Like you can go to first you can type here run, and in that services.msc, okay. Here you can go to down as SQL server, okay. Or else the second way is you can directly go to SQL server configuration, okay. Type that and open the SQL server configuration. Yeah, you can see here my SQL server is stopped. So this is the reason, that's why I am facing the issue in connecting the SQL server, okay. If I start the services, then the issue may resolve here, okay. I'll start the services, okay, and I'll start this SQL server agent also. Okay, now I'll just okay, yeah, I've started the SQL services here. You can see in the services also it will show me. I'll just refresh it. See, it shows me that it is running, okay. Now in the services also, okay. So let me connect now. It will connect without any issue, see, okay. This is the second way, okay. And the third way is that there is a chance of incorrect instance name. Like I'll create that, okay. First let me type here. So there is a chance of you by mistakenly giving the instance or server name wrong. At that all at that at that moment also it raises an issue, okay. Like by mistakenly I have given, as of now my server name is this, but I have given dub, in admin I have given double A, okay. And I'm trying to connect with the same password only, like admin, like this is my server name. Uh, Intentionally I've given it wrong to show you the what an issue may rise, okay. And I have defined except the server name I've defined everything correct, like see, like uh, SQL server, it is SQL server is installed in my uh, system, and SQL server is running also, but I have given the incorrect instance name. Like you can see now I've given the same credentials also, correct credentials, like SA is correct username and password is also correct. But when I'm trying to connect, it throws me an error that wait, let me show you. Like see, network related or instance specific error occurred. Like see, this issue is arising. Okay, and let me show you that in my services also the SQL server is running perfectly. Okay, and if you see here also it shows me like it is running, but still I am facing the like, let me refresh, the same issue. Okay, if you like, if you like, let me do one thing. I'll go to the SQL server configuration and I'll try to restart the services. Then also it won't affect me. It throws me the same issue only. Like I'm currently restarting the SQL server services. Okay, see, now I have restarted the SQL server services. Okay, now let me connect again. While I'm trying to connect, it again throws me the same error because it is taking time due to like recently I have restarted the all services now, so that's why it is taking somewhat time. Okay, now you can see here like again I'm facing the same issue. Okay, remember that like whenever you face an issue like network related or instance specific error occur while in establishing a connection to SQL server, so the server was found or not like or was not accessible. So whenever you faces these kinds of issue, you need to check in a three ways. Like remember that either the SQL server is not installed, due to that this issue may arising, or else the SQL server is not running. So at that time, what you need to do, go to the SQL server configuration, or else go to the services and start the server, or else there is a chance of like incorrect instance. Like as of now, let me show you now. Like and to find the correct instance, what where you need to go, like I don't know my instance name. Okay, so let me go to again SQL server configuration only. Okay, in that page only, like you don't know your instance name, so here you can see that like SQL server admin is my instance. Okay, so what I have given but here double A for admin, so that's why these issues are arising. Now when I'm trying to connect after a correct instance without any error, it is connecting. Okay, this is the first problem normally occurred while you like install the MS SQL server for the first time and try to connect to this server. Okay, this is the first issue. Okay, now I'll tell you the second problem. This is the most like second. This second problem is like connection was successfully established. Like instead of showing the problem, I'll directly guide you. Like let me disconnect, try to connect options. Okay, now see, I have given the correct instance name. Okay, here like instance of server name is correct. Okay, my authentication mode is also correct. And I have given the SA credentials also, like for my to access my server I have given the correct credentials. Okay, when I'm trying to connect, it throws me a new error that like see, like a connection was successfully established with the server, but then an error occurred during the login process. Okay, it throws me that the certification chain was issued by the authority that is not trusted. Okay, like the main issue is that occurring due to the certification chain was like the certification chain was issued by the authority that is not trusted. So this is a second common issue. Okay, I'll tell you to how you can resolve. Okay, to resolve this issue there are two ways. Like okay, the first way is like you can directly in the connection security you can directly skip like uh, tap here like options, okay, and you can connect here like, okay, hold on. Yeah, to resolve that issue, first what you need to do in the inscription, you can see here it is mandatory. So if it is mandatory, you need to tick it as a trust certificate, like trust server certificate, okay, and you can connect here. This is a one way, okay, and the second way is that like you can give it the as a optional in inscription. You can give it as a optional and you can connect directly, okay. This is a second way. Sorry, I didn't provide the password, so that's why the issue is I have given optional, okay. And optional means what? You can tick, you can tick or untick the trust server certificate. I have given the optional and I have untick the server trust server certificate. It will connect without any issue, okay. It Okay, these are the two problems that we face generally in the while connecting to the server in MS SQL server. Okay, in MS SQL. Okay, and coming to the third problem, that is like coming to the third problem is like when you enter a when you have tried to connect to the SQL server with wrong credentials, you faces an issue like this one: login failed for the user SA. Okay, remember that when you try to like more attempts with the wrong credentials, then the user SA will locked. Okay, so always remember that try to remember the password and try to connect it with okay. And let's say if your SA user is locked, okay, like for your purpose, to explain you how to unlock the like if your SA user is logged by mistakenly with n number of attempts of wrong credentials, then I'll show you then how you can like get back to the application, like get back to the same credentials. I'll show you how you can do that, okay. I'm trying to connect it with wrong credentials, so that when I try to connect with wrong credentials with like more attempts, then what the server will do means like this server will log the SA user temporarily. So at that moment what I have to do means like I need to change the authentication mode and log into the server. And then what I have to do means like I have written a I'll show you here. I have written everything in detail. Okay, I'll provide this PDF in the description. You can check it and resolve it by yourself, or else I'll show you. Like, let's say, when you try to when you have tried to like in a like tell you like in MS SQL server, the method is unlock. This is method is to unlock the SA. Can depends upon the versions. Okay, it can completely depends. Okay, when you try to like attempt n number of method ways to log in it, then the server will lock now. So like with as of now, if you see, I didn't provide any password and trying to attend, like trying to connect, then also the same issue I will get. Okay, okay, basically this issue may arises only when means like when you have given the wrong credentials, okay, or else when you are trying to attempt to the like when you have given the wrong credentials. This is a one thing, okay. Or else the second way is like when you have given the wrong credentials late for the n number of attempts, and later you find that the right credentials and trying to connect also, then also it won't open. Like I am trying to open now, like after attempting n number of wrong credentials. Hopefully I don't know like this will open or not, because yeah, it is open. if I try to disconnect and try to connect with wrong credentials, let me do this and log the SA user. Okay, I'll try to log my SA user so that I can show you how to unlock the user and change the password. Let me try to open now with the correct password. Yeah, it is not locked. Okay, let me try again. I'll try for 10 times. Okay, hopefully this time the server will lock my SA user. I'll try, but I don't know, like recently, like just now the SA user is unlocked, so due to that it is not logging. I'm trying to show you how to unlock that. Okay. Mm, Now I'll try the correct password. With correct password it is opening. Okay. Okay, fine. Later I'll show you in the next video maybe. Okay. So and I will provide this complete SQL Server Management Issues PDF in the description. Check it there, and if you have any questions, pin me in comment section. Okay, and yeah, now let me summarize all what I have explained you. Okay. See, like most common issues we are facing in the MS SQL while connecting to the SQL server. Okay, there are three. Like uh, the first issue is like a network related issue. Okay, or instance specific error occurred. Okay, this issue is normally occur only when, like, due to the three reasons, like either the SQL server is not installed, or else the SQL server is not running, or else incorrect instance. Okay, due to that this issue may arises. Okay, and the second issue, that is like a connection was successfully established with the server, but then an error occurred during the login process. Okay, this issue generally occur during, like, due to the this certification issue, like in the connection security you need to give this encryption as optional. Okay, or else if it is in mandatory, you just need to tick on the trust server certificate, then only you can connect to this server without any issue. Okay, this is a second common issue. And coming to the third issue, that is like login failed for the user SA. So these error may arises in two cases. Like either first case is like when you are trying to attempt, like when you are trying to connect to this server with wrong credentials, then this issue may arises. Okay, and after you trying to connect to the, like once you trying to connect to the server with n number of wrong attempts, and later you remember that this is my correct password, and you trying to connect to the server with correct credentials also, sometimes the SA user may lock by the server. Then what you need to do means, like, you need to unlock the user. Okay, to unlock that user you can refer this document and unlock it easily. Okay, and if you have any questions, like about what we have covered, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to answer your questions and provide more insights. And I hope you found this information helpful and insightful. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content on Infor LN and other ERP solutions. Along with that, I'll provide these kinds of like issues, SQL related problems also. Okay, and thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Thank you.